Hi, I'm Donna Judd, and welcome to Donna and Friends. Well, I've got a really special person in studio with me today. Was a previous co-worker. Now we have different things that we do, but I love what you do. It suits you well, Michael Haynes. And for everyone watching, what is it that you do? Where do you work?
I am the children's librarian at the Cushing Public Library.
You know, Michael, if there was ever a truer position for you, God answered a prayer there, because
Yes,
that is the perfect thing for you in your life. And I miss working with you, by the way.
I miss working with you too.
I know. I think of all the fun times at the Cushing Daily Citizen, and I think that my favorite thing that I miss is your gadgets on your desk.
Just come to the library, I still have them.
Okay. Well, that's good to know, and there's a reason to get a library all on its own. Actually, though, I invited you in today to talk about the upcoming Children's Summer Reading Program. So tell me a little bit about that.
The summer reading program, we actually have two programs. We have an early literacy program, which is for children ages 3 to 6. And their activities will be on Wednesday mornings at 10. And for every 10 books they read, they get a prize from the case. And then our other program is for children ages 6 to 12. And for every 10 books they read, they get a prize from the case. And their programs are on Monday evenings at 6:30 and Thursdays at 1.
Well, I'm curious about the prizes from the case. You know I would be. So what are some of the prizes in the case?
Some this year are glow-in-the-dark slime. We have Frisbees. And that's all we've bought so far. I have to go shopping.
Oh, and I know how you hate that.
Yeah, I hate spending money.
I know you do. And I know you hate shopping. No, you love it.
I do.
I know you do.
Give me money, let me go.
I know. I remember that from the paper, actually. You were always gone and coming back. When will this program?
The program starts Monday, June 2nd, and registration starts then, and the program will end on June 30th.
Okay, so registration, really, it's happening right now, correct?
Registration for the reading program will start June 2nd.
Oh, it does start?
Yeah.
Okay. And when does the reading program actually start?
It also starts June 2nd.
Okay, so you can just do
day.
that all at once. So if you're out there watching, there's not enough time to get it signed in ahead. Do you have a limitation on children you take?
The early literacy program is more, I guess you'd say, more work. So that program is a smaller one, so we can take up to 35.
Okay.
But there's no limit on the other program.
Okay. So only on the younger children, you've got kind of a limit of 35.
Yeah.
And that age group is?
That age group is 3 to 6.
Okay. All right. Well, we can't talk about the summer reading program unless we talk about our fabulous Rotary Club here in town.
They are fabulous.
So they play a part of this. Tell everyone a little bit about how they participate.
The Rotary Club, every year, they host a swimming party at the Aquatic Center, and they actually reserve the Aquatic Center for the readers in the summer reading program and their families. And they cook hot dogs and hamburgers, and they feed the kids and let them swim, and the Rotary Club is just awesome.
Now, I want to get back to, for every 10 books, they get a prize. So you're keeping a tally of that throughout the summer reading program. Do you have, at the end of that program, do you have something for the child that may have read the most books? Do you recognize the children in that way that have read maybe the most books? We
do have awards for the top readers in each age group. And we also have certificates for everybody that participated, because we want to recognize all of the readers. But we do have awards for the top readers.
How long has this program been going on?
Oh, wow. This program has been going on for many, many years. This is my fifth summer reading program to do at the library. And summer reading program has been around since I was a little kid, because I remember participating.
And that's just a testament to our local Rotary Club and what they do in the community for the kids through this program. In your time being involved with the summer reading program, what is the biggest number of books can you remember that a student may have read?
I think the biggest number was 260 that they're actually brothers. They tied. for the award.
Oh, well, it's a good thing they tied in a sense, isn't it? Because that would be like one had one more.
Yeah.
You'd feel kind of cheated if you were the one with just one last. It'd be like, just one more. I mean, if I had a sibling, it'd be on like that. So they tied, and it was brothers. Wow. And what was their age?
I believe they were 8 and 7.
My goodness. So I guess at their house it was on, wasn't it?
It was.
With the reading. Man, that is amazing. That's a lot of books. What's the most books you've ever read in a period of time like that?
I don't remember. I'm so busy now, I do good to read a book a week.
And you're at the library, isn't that
And I'm
how
at
it
the
goes?
library,
You
yeah.
know, if you're the plumber, you do well to get your plumbing done, you know? if you're the policeman, you do well to get to the firing range or something. I don't know. You know, but that's how it always seems to go with our occupations, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It sure does. Well, I would like for you to tell us a little bit about the library in general and some of the things people may not be aware of that are available.
During the school year, we have story time for children ages 3 to 5, and that actually wraps up next week. That way we can gear up for a summer reading program. In the fall, we will have a lap set story time that will be for ages 9 months to 3 years. And we also have a chess club. We have a Lego club for ages 5 to 11, which is a blast. I get to help the kids build with
Every
Legos.
time I see a little blurb about the Lego club, I think, is Michael doing that? And is he enjoying that? You know, and you can donate Legos, correct?
You
to
can
your
donate
program?
Legos.
Yeah. So have you had a lot of donations? over
We
the
have.
years?
We've had some very generous donors that have donated new and used Legos, and we couldn't have done it without them.
So, like, how many containers do you have of Legos?
I think currently we have about 15 containers
Wow.
of Legos,
Wow.
which we could always use more.
Yes, because I would think, I mean, building with Legos, you know, the possibilities are limitless. So
Yeah.
you can always use Legos. So people might keep that in mind. If they wanted to donate Legos to the library, how would they do that?
They can bring the Legos in and just leave them at the circulation desk, tell them they're for the Lego Club, or they can donate funds to buy Legos. Just mark your funds that you were donating it, mark your checks or your donation, make it out to the Friends of the Cushing Public Library, and mark it Legos, and then that way they will buy Legos for us.
Oh, okay, well, great. That's good to know. You know, Legos are packaged a little differently now than when my kids were. Yeah, and they have the themed Legos packages now, whereas you just got them before when my kids were little anyway, and you just built whatever. But they're themed now, so that'd be kind of cool to have.
That would.
Have some of the Legos that are in place now. Michael, since you've been working at the library, what is the biggest improvement that you've seen at the library?
Oh goodness. I think the biggest improvement would be the kids' computer that the Friends of the Library recently bought for us that will be out soon, where kids can come in, and it's basically an early literacy computer where it teaches the kids play games and they're learning. That's probably the biggest improvement or biggest thing that we've got that I'm really proud of.
So what you're saying to me, this is one computer?
Mm-hmm.
So is there a lot of turn taking going on here? How does that work?
Well, there will be. It's kind of all new to us right now. The staff's learning how to work the computer because it's a touch screen. It's also got a mouse and keyboard. So the staff are learning to work with it so we can help kids that need help, and then we will have it out on the floor for kids to actually use in July.
So more than one child perhaps could use this from what I'm envisioning. If it's a touch screen, could you have like 2 or 3 children sitting there in a learning program?
I would think so, but that's I've got to work with the director to see what we can do. And
okay. Michael, in the children's library section of the library, is there anything that you feel is pressing that you would need in that department? Like, you know, if you had a wish list.
oh wow.
Am I going to have to say top 3? Top 3, Michael?
Actually, probably the top thing on the list would be books. There's always new series coming out that the kids love, and our book budget. We have a good book budget, but of course, I think all libraries could use more funds for books.
Right, there's never enough books.
There's never enough books.
Never enough books. So, if we have viewers out there watching right now that would like to perhaps make a donation towards children's books, what would they do?
They just bring the donation to the library and just mark it that it's for books. Specifically, if you want it for children's books, mark it for children's books, and just make it out to the Friends of the Cushing Public Library, and they will get us books.
Now, Michael, do you have an email address at the library?
We do. It's actually kind of a long one.
Okay.
It is thecushingpubliclibrary.org@gmail.com.
Okay. So, if someone is watching this and they want to maybe send an email, inquire about something that could possibly be going on at the library, or they want to know how they could help with something at the library, they could also email as well.
Sure can.
Okay. Well, Michael, it has been so fun to have you in on many levels today on the program. And again, the summer reading program, give out the times, the days, and the length of that.
The summer reading program starts, registration starts at 9 a.m. on Monday, June 2nd. And as soon as you've registered, you're welcome to check out books and start reading. And the last day of the program will be June 30th.
All right. Well, we'll be back with more right after this. Don't touch your mouse.
You're watching RDMG TV.